Preserving the peace and security and providing for the defense of the United States, the Commonwealths and possessions and any areas occupied by the United States. Supporting the national policies, implementing the national objectives, overcoming any nations responsible for aggressive acts that imperil the peace and security of the United States. History edit. Main article, History of the United States Army. This article a section may need to be cleaned up or summarized because it has been split from to History of the United States Army. Origins edit. Storming of Redoubt No. 10 in the Siege of Yorktown during the American Revolutionary War prompted the British government to begin negotiations, resulting in the Treaty of Paris and British recognition of the United States of America. The Continental Army was created on the 14th of June 1775 by the Continental Congress 12 as a unified army for the colonies to fight Great Britain, with George Washington appointed as its commander. 6, 13, 14, 15. The army was initially led by men who had served in the British Army or colonial militias and who brought much of British military heritage with them. As the Revolutionary War progressed, French aid, resources, and military thinking influenced the new army. A number of European soldiers came on their own to help, such as Friedrich Wilhelm von Steuben, who taught Prussian army tactics and organizational skills. The army fought numerous pitched battles and in the south in 1780-81 sometimes used the Fabian strategy and hit-and-run tactics, hitting where the British were weakest to wear down the forces. Washington led victories against the British at Trenton and Princeton, but lost a series of battles in the New York and New Jersey campaign in 1776 and the Philadelphia campaign in 1777. With a decisive victory at Yorktown and the help of the French, the Continental Army prevailed against the British. After the war, though, the Continental Army was quickly given land certificates and disbanded in a reflection of the Republican distrust of standing armies. State militias became the new nation's sole ground army, with the exception of a regiment to guard the western frontier and one battery of artillery guarding West Point's arsenal. However, because of continuing conflict with Native Americans, it was soon realized that it was necessary to field a trained standing army. The regular army was at first very small, and after General St. Clair's defeat at the Battle of the Wabash, the regular army was reorganized as the Legion of the United States, which was established in 1791 and renamed the United States Army. You can pilot a combat helicopter and face different missions where you will have to meet very specific goals. In some missions, especially the first ones, your targets will be enemy bases, watchtowers, and other static elements. However, as you advance through the game, you will encounter more difficult targets, such as ships, submarines, and even enemy helicopters. The control system of Gunship Battle Helicopter 3D uses both touch controls and the device's accelerometer. In order to move from side to side, you just have to tilt your Android device while you use the touch controls to shoot and to accelerate. Between missions, you can purchase better weapons for your helicopter and even get new, more powerful combat vehicles. Gunship Battle Helicopter 3D is a helicopter simulation game that does not really offer realistic simulation. Instead, it offers direct, enjoyable game mechanics. In addition, the fact that it has so many missions means that there is enough variety to keep you glued to the screen for hours.